go. Look at that. Choked it all the way down his throat.
Hey KastKing fans, MLF Pro Brent Chapman here, and I want to talk about one of the techniques that's one of my favorites. If you haven't experienced it or done it, you need to do it, and that's punchin. Punchin is basically a form of flipping and pitching, and punchin means you're punching right into the bass's home. And whether you're punching into a bush, matted hydrilla, or sawdust, punchin is all about putting it right in the heart of the thickest cover, and you got to have that heavy weight so it will punch through whatever it might be.
And sometimes it takes a special technique, and one of them is punching. It takes a special setup, and I've got the KastKing Speed Demon punching rod here, teamed up with a Bassinator Elite reel. It's a perfect setup.
This is our 711 punching rod. This is a fast action rod. It's a heavy action powered rod. Line weight is 12 to 25 pound line, 3/8 to 1.5 ounce weight as well. So this is a big, heavy, stout setup. We've got the wind grips here, the nice little bait keeper, and this is a powerful but light rod. I've teamed it up with the KastKing Bassinator Elite reel. This is an 8:1 gear ratio reel, and then I've got it capped off with a 50 pound or 65 pound braid. Probably one of the biggest keys to punching is you're getting what we call that reaction strike out of those fish. And this is a setup you take when you're putting it right on top of their head, and you make the fish react and catch them that way. I've got here a 1 ounce tungsten sinker, 3/0 hook, and a little beaver bait here. The punching rod is necessary because you're pitching a big weight, a big or decent sized bait into the bass's home, which is typically a very tight place, I guess you'd say, whether it be matted hydrilla, matted milfoil, or like we have here in the Midwest, we've got bushes, we've got sawdust, all that. So when you hook up one of these fish, you've got to horse them out of their home, and that's why the big rod, the big line, high-speed reel comes into play. There's times where they may not want to swim out of that mat and eat something off the side of it, but if you drop it right in there on their head, they're going to react and they're going to eat that thing. But then once you get that bite, then the battle's on. You got to horse them out of there, and that's where the big rod, big line, and a fast reel really make a difference. So there you have it. Punching is the ultimate way of power fishing. You got to give it a try. Hey KastKing fans, let's go fishing.
And don't do it in the Orlando airport airspace.